So hi there everyone, it's me again Ferdy and welcome to this channel. In today's practice, we'll be doing a simple flow. It's just a gentle flow practice and we might be needing a block like this one. So in case you don't have any block, you can maybe use pillow or a book. So let's begin by going down onto the child pose. So you have to take your knees a little bit wider than the shoulders, toes together, and sit on your heels. And from here, you extend your arms forward. As you stretch the arms forward, let your chest go in between the legs, lengthening the spine. So here you extend the sides of the body and let your forehead gently touch the floor. Now just relax your shoulders, relax your hips. Focus on your breathing. Just inhale and exhale through your nose. Let the breath move gently. On each inhalation, you expand the rib cage, the back body, the chest, and the abdomen. On your exhale, you just relax completely. So from here, we'll go to the right side of the mat. As you walk your hands to the right, you put the left hand over the right. And see to it that you keep your chest close to the floor. This should stretch the left side of your body. In case you need more stretch, then go further to the side. But again, see that your hips is not moving. Now go back to the center. Move your hands to the left and put the right hand over the left palm. Again, just have that enough stretch on the right side of your body, not forcing anything. Maybe try to find a little bit of challenge, but not too far, too soon. Again, inhale and exhale continuously and consciously. So bring your hands back to the center and again let your chest touch the floor, head down the mat. Continue pulling the hip bones backward as you stretch the arms forward. And then go up to your all fours. Now palms below your shoulders, knees under the hips, so do some adjustment. And then from here you move your hips forward, belly down, chest down the floor, toes pointing backward, and just keep your elbows close to your ribs. On the inhale, you squeeze your back body as you push your chest away from the floor. And exhale, lower your your chest down, push the hips backward, going down again to your child pose. Again, moving the hips forward, chest down the floor, and inhale, activate your arms, your back. Press the feet and the hips down. Exhale, lower the body down the floor. Again, on the inhale, you push the hips, the chest away from the mat. And exhale, hips backward, lengthening the spine. We'll do it again twice more. So moving forward, belly down, chest down, close your shoulder blades. Then you push the floor, inhaling, opening your chest. Exhaling, bring the body down. Push the floor, inhale, strong arms. Then exhale, pull the hip bone back until you maximize the length. For the final set, move the belly, the chest down. Inhale, just lift the chest halfway, opening the heart. Exhale, bring the chest down. Now push your chest up, then back to your child. And just rest here for one cycle of breath. Inhale, exhale. Now going forward to your all fours, rearrange your knees, readjust the palms. Now on the all fours, just walk your hands forward, maintaining the hips above your knees and lower your chest and chin on the floor. So this should create stretch on the ribs and the side body. So your goal is to sink your belly without forcing the lower back. Again, keep pushing through the arms, spreading out your fingers. Flexing the hips, so roll the pelvis over your thighs, pointing the hip bone up, or the sit bones up. Okay, now come back up to your all fours. And this time you step the right foot, so forward at the center of your hands. Bring the hips down as low as you can until you feel something on the hips, meaning you feel stretch on the right hip and the front of your left thigh. Now sink your hip, look forward, and open your chest. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, and exhale. Now from here, you pull the hips backward, walk your hands backward and below your shoulders. Now straighten the leg and straighten the spine. Now try to flex your hips. Activate your right leg. If you feel the stretch, enough stretch here on the right thigh, then stay. If you're more flexible, then you can go lower. Maybe head down your shin if that's still accessible. Again, inhale and exhale through the nostrils. Okay, now from here you go all the way down and sit beside the left. So as you sit on the heel, feel your left knee, you feel your left ankle. So as you sit on the floor and you feel some tension or pain on the ankle and knee, then you can use a block. Again, sit on a block just to release the pain. Now straight spine, straight right leg. Inhale, you bring the arms upward. So extend through the tips of your fingers. On your exhale, bend from the hip. So you can reach your toe, or you can just take your hands on your shin. What is important? You feel the right leg. So every breath you go lower, but pay attention to every movement. Don't go too far, too soon. Now you come up slowly. Lift the chest upright. Again, re-extend the arms up. On your exhale, bring the hands down. So you bend your right leg. Just align the foot with the left knee. Then take your hands backward. So you press the palms on the floor below the shoulders, opening your fingers. Ribs up and push the hip as high as you can. So you have to tone your glutes as you lift the hip. Feel the left front thigh and the chest muscles stretching. Inhale and exhale. Okay, bring the hip back to the floor. Then extend your right leg forward. Then open the left knee to the side. Now hold the left knee with your right hand behind you, and turn the body to the left. So you can look backward or to the left side. Then extend the left hand up. Now bend over your right thigh. So gently and slowly stretch the right leg by going closer to the floor. Now keep your chest facing the left. Now you lift the body up. Again, arms over the head. Now turn the body 45 degrees to the right and bend between the legs. Hands on the floor, then gently walk your hands away from the hips. Now you can bend forward, maybe stay on your forearms. If that's too much, come up. For the more advanced, you can go all the way down, but careful not to force the knees. Maybe you can reach the head down the floor. Inhaling softly and exhaling gently. Take another cycle of breath here. And then lift the chest up. Re-straighten the body. And don't change the left leg, just bend your right leg and take the foot over the left thigh. So you can remove the block if it's not anymore comfortable. So in case you're not able to put the foot over your thigh, you can just keep it here on the inner edge. So it depends on your
limitations. Now from here, you take the left knee, the right knee with your left hand, then twist to the back. The right hand goes behind the hips, and see if you can hold. If your right foot is over the left thigh, hold the right foot. Or you can just hold the inner side of your left thigh. Now turn your right shoulder backward, then chin towards the left shoulder. Okay, release and look forward. Then extend your right leg forward. Again, pull that left knee in. Then from here, you lift the hips up and forward. Again, re-bending that right leg and extending the left leg to a runner's lunge. Again, set your palms down the floor. And then take your right leg backward to a push-up position. Straighten your whole body. Then bring the knees down on the floor, bending the elbows by the sides, and then lift. Come all the way up, pushing the floor to your up dog. So press the feet, sink the hip, and squeeze in your shoulders. So you can look forward or look up, but do not force the neck. Then curl your toes under, lift the hips backward and up, away from the floor. Now readjust your hands, your feet, your legs, or you can move the hips side to side. You can move your shoulders forward and back. Again, you just have to make your body more mobile by moving all the joints, moving the muscles. And gently slow down the movement and try to find stillness on your down dog. So here you want your hips to be fully rolled over the thighs, closing the gap between the belly and the thighs. Then you want your shoulders to be away from the floor by pushing onto your palms. Micro bend your knees for you to flex the hips more. And if you're okay with your hamstrings, then fully extend your knees. Again, inhale and exhale here for a couple of breaths. Okay, set your knees down to the floor, to your all fours. Now you place the left foot on top of your mat on a low lunge. Again, adjust the things that you need to adjust. Hips down, knee over the left heel, look forward. And then stay here for a few breaths, allowing the hips to release. Okay, bring the hip backward. Walk your hands below the shoulders and straighten the left knee. You straighten the spine. And stay here or maybe bend lower. Again, that all depends on the condition of your leg, on the sensation on your back. Now go all the way down to the back. Again, if you need your block, then take the block and sit on that block. So again, feel your joints, lift your chest, straighten the back and the legs. Inhale, you stretch the arms up to the ceiling, and exhale, you bend forward. Again, do some adjustment on the seat bones. In that way, you can bend lower without forcing the lumbar spine. So every breath you take, try to go a little lower. And then lift your chest up, re-extend your arms upward. Then exhale, hands down behind the hips. Then you fold the left knee. So align the foot with your right knee. Press your palms flat on the floor, spreading out your chest. Now you push the hips. Go as high as you can. And continue squeezing the shoulder muscles. Now bring the hips down, re-extend the left leg. Turn your right knee outward. So see that the legs are at a 90 degrees angle. Then you flex that left foot. Right hand goes behind the hip. And then the left hand holding the right knee. You can look to the right side or just look to the center. Now stretch the right arm over the head. Keep your elbow straight and bend over the left side. Again, just lean sideways, pushing the arm, squeezing the left hip. Flex that left foot. Now lift the chest up, arms over the head. Then turn the body 45 degrees to the left, hands on the floor, then slowly walk the arms forward. Now you can just stay here, or maybe elbows down, or fully straighten the arms over the head. Just notice the legs when you move, the hamstrings, the back body. Now you lift the chest, come up. And then bend that left leg, place the foot over your right thigh, or you can just take the foot on the floor. Right hand will go over the left knee and take the left hand behind the hips. So you can lift and broaden your shoulders and turn the left shoulder backward. Then your chin moving towards the right shoulder. Now release the pose, look forward and extend that left leg to the top of your mat. Bring the right knee in, then move your hips forward. Just set aside the block for a moment. Then extend your right leg to a runner's lunge. Bring that left leg backward next to your right. Then bring the knees down the floor. Lower the hips, the chest down the mat. Then inhale. Push the mat, sink your hips. Lift the chest and arch the spine. Then tuck your toes under. On your exhale, push the hips back and up. Then straighten the whole body, the sides, the legs, the arms. If there is too much tension on the low back, micro bend your knees. Okay, bring the knees down onto the floor. Sit on your heels, head down, chest down, and rest. Then take few deep breaths here. Try to calm the mind, slow down your breathing. Soften or relax all the muscles of the body. So that's it for today's practice. So I hope you all had a wonderful flow with me today. And I hope to see you again next time. Namaste.